we live in such a PC society now, I get asked stupid questions because nobody wants to be offensive. And we can't just address real things anymore because people are like, oh my God, you know? So it's the first day of baseball practice, and black kids don't really play baseball no more. Like, you go to baseball, it's not a lot of black kids left, right? And so he's the only black kid on this team. I'm filling out the paperwork for the insurance and all that stuff. The team mom walks up to me. She goes, oh, are you one of the dads? I said, yeah. She goes, oh, okay. Which little fella is yours? I'm like, take a wild guess. You see the one running faster than everybody else? Like, that one's mine. That one's mine. But I wanted to lie because it was a stupid question. I wanted to be like Connor in right field. That's my guy out there. Right? But I didn't want her to be like, Connor's my son, and why do you know these little boys' names? Now I gotta get the fuck out of there before I end up on the registry, you know what I'm saying? It's just annoying, man. Because here's the thing, I'm at an age where, like, I'm young enough to understand why things needed to change, but I'm old enough to where I didn't really want them to. I was fine with the way things were, with just a hint of it. Not over the top, but just a little bit of like bigotry, a little racism, a little homophobia, like just a sprinkle of, not a full serving, but just like a Costco sample of racism, you know what I mean? Just like, it's good, I'm not gonna buy it, but it's okay, you know what I mean? Like, just a little bit, you know? We'll circle back to that, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, not all racism is bad, and homophobia and sexism, and we'll circle back. I'm just saying. Because we've gone too far now. Now it's weird, you know? Like, I remember, like, the teachers now, they're handcuffed. They can't do anything. I remember my teachers, man. Remember when you could just hit a kid? I'm not saying it was right or wrong, but I'm just saying, man, we've gone over crazy. It's too far, man. Like, I remember growing up, man, like, my favorite teacher of all time, Mr. Trejo, my 9th grade science teacher, he didn't give a damn. Like, he'd be fired if he was a teacher today. The stuff he did back then was insane. But we didn't care at all. I TA'd for him. I tried to fail so I could take his class multiple times. I love that dude, man. I remember the first day of school. He was a little tiny Guatemalan dude, right? He walked into class. He was like, okay, everyone sit down and shut up. And we weren't talking at all. He just told us to shut up. He just wanted to get that established, right? He goes, my name is Mr. Trejo, okay? I'm gonna give you some rules to the class. If you follow the rules, we have no problems. But if you don't do what I tell you to do, I'm gonna make a call you disappear. You understand what I'm saying? I was like, oh, shit, right? So he was like, I'm gonna give you some words you cannot say in the class. You say them outside, I don't care. But inside, you cannot say these words, okay? He put up a picture of a donkey. He's like, you cannot say this word, but the other word for donkey, it sounds like ask, but without the K. You understand? Don't say that word, okay? Second word you cannot say, put up a picture of a duck. He's like, you cannot say duck, but take out the D. Put it in an F. You understand what I'm saying? If I hear you say any of these words, I'm gonna kick your donkey, the duck out of my class. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. Third word you cannot say, and I'm talking to the little boys in the class, because I know sometimes you're gonna wanna say this word, but you cannot say this word. Trust me, I know, I marry. I want to say it too, but you cannot. He put up a picture of a family at the beach. And he was like, where are they? Beach? You understand what I'm saying? Don't say that word. I know sometimes, trust me, I know. My wife, she teaches right down the hall. I see her every day. And still, every day we get in the car and she yang, 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 yang. And I want to say, hey, beach, shut up, but I cannot say that. I cannot say that, so don't you say that. And he was like, and this is the most important in my rule. This is rule number 4, and this is the most important. You cannot be tardy. Never be late to my class. Don't be tardy, okay? Because if you are tardy, you know what that means? That means that you're a retardy. Like, that's what it means. Like, that's what he said in class. He said that in class. He was like, you don't want to be a retard. He was doing the hand gestures and everything. And you don't want to be a retardy, because let me tell you, if you are a retardy, they put you in a different class, okay? And that class is taught by my wife, the beach, okay? So don't be retardy. I was like, damn. First day of class, he done called the kids retarded, called his wife a bitch, and nobody cared. Kept his job, everything, right? It was a different time, man. And I just miss it, and now we've blended. And like I said, I understand why things had to change. You know, like dudes are more comfortable in their femininity, and women are more comfortable in their masculinity. But I feel like if you're a woman, you'd be like, oh, I just want to take care of my family. They'd be like, what are you? You're a loser. You know what I mean? Like, no, you're more than a mother. Like, you know, dudes be like, oh, I just want to work. You know what I mean? No, hell no. These hoes need to go 50-50. Like, it's so much. You can't do it. It's too much. Like, you get shamed now if a dude act like a traditional dude or a woman acts like a traditional woman. People like say you're toxic or you can't do that anymore. It's like, why? I can still be a man. You feel me? Like, I like your shirt, bro. You feel me? See, that's how men's supposed to talk. I like your shirt. Appreciate you, my guy. That's it. It's done. That's how we supposed to do it. It's still rules, unspoken. That, you know, like, I can't look at him and be like, it's the shirt for me. You know what I mean? Like, he'll be like, hey, bro. He's like, what the fuck is that? Homie, look, he grabbed his girl all tight. He started putting his arm, hey, nah, man, nah. Vagina, huh? Yeah, that's what I like, you know what I mean? It'll get weird fast, you know? And we don't talk about it anymore. Like, I don't like, you know, we just do too much. Like, I remember, okay, I'll tell you, I'll keep it personal. I remember I was sleeping with this girl one time, and this is back when I was a hoe, right? And this girl, it was a good time, and we was doing what we were supposed to do even in the speaking. Like, when you sleeping with somebody, you know, you get your script. And it's like, I say this, you say that, I say this. It's like a rhythm to it, you know what I mean? And she stepped on my lines. And I didn't appreciate it because that ain't what I rehearsed. You doing improv now. I'm messed up, you know what I mean? Because she said some stuff she wasn't supposed to say, and it was too masculine for me because those are my lines. You're not supposed to say that. You feel me? And it's a 100% true story. We doing our thing, and we getting to that point where she finna, you feel me? You know? Right? And y'all all do it the same for the most part normally, right? It's right there. Don't stop. Oh, you made a mess, right? And then that's usually how it goes, right? By the way, fellas, when they say right there, don't stop, could you just stay there and do what the hell she told you to do? You know what I mean? Y'all be messing it up. You be here. You be right here. She be like, oh, I'm almost there. And for some strange reason, he'll just switch the stroke up. No, nobody asked you. Nobody asked you to switch shit. You were fine here. Nobody asked for that. Nobody asked for it. And now she done lost her spot. She got to refocus, regather. She rubbing her hard, taking another 15 minutes. You mad. You catching the crap in your leg like, God damn, this bitch say forever. That's your fault, bro. This could have been over 15 minutes ago, but you didn't know how to. You decided. Nobody asked for that. Just do what you're supposed to do, bro. Do what she tell you to do, right? So we doing our thing. We get to that point. And I'm thinking she's gonna do it the typical female way. And I'm not joking. I can't even make this up. She looked at me in the face and she goes, ooh, I'm about to nut. I said, what? That is disgusting. Why would you say that? Like, you don't say that to me. I say that to you. That's my lines. You don't say that. Why would you do that? Like, in my mind, she grew a dick right there. Like, it was over. In my mind, the roles had completely reversed. She was about to stand over the top of me, like, hey, open your mouth, take that shit, bitch. Like, no. You don't say that to me, I said it to you. You don't say that to me. I was so disgusted. When she did it, I just slowly slid out of her. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't want to make a big deal. She was like, I'm about to nut. I was like, all right. And I just left. I just walked away. I couldn't after that. That was 20 years ago. I'm still